Hi everyone, welcome back to the Patreon. This is going to be a romance reading to see what is going on in your connection with your sacred partner. This is the one where we use all of the romance and love oriented decks. I have a couple more, but these were the ones I was pulled to. We'll just see how the reading goes. So we have Power of Love, Tarot Sexual Magic that we'll be using for the Tarot, Romance Angels, the Love Oracle cards, the True Love cards, Lover's Oracle, and then my own message decks, Tarot and Translation, Journey of the Heart, and messages for your person with conversations with counterparts. So let me go ahead and clear my desk and we'll get right into it. Okay, you guys, I think we're going to start with this Power of Love deck. I was called to this one. I think we're going to see what the overall energy is between you two, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into masculine, feminine energy, see what's going on in your connection. Just to let you guys know, I did a quick reading on Instagram yesterday. It was Instagram only, and it was Divine Masculine Energy. I've been receiving some emails from you guys saying that your person had kind of ghosted or gone silent, was in retreat mode, not talking as much, not communicating as much. So I pulled some information on that. We'll see how the energy shifts today. I might also do an update on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me there. But really, really interesting energy. So I'm curious to see what comes out today for the Divine Masculine, especially what is going on with them. Also, do make sure that you let me know what pickup piles you'd like to see for the month of February. I think this is going to be the last reading for January, but starting fresh in February, let me know what pickup piles you'd like to see. I created a post specifically for that, so leave me a comment there. And yeah, we'll get some new fresh pickup piles up for you guys as well. Okay. Spirit, what is going on for this collective's sacred unions? What's going on? Their sacred unions. What's going on in the sacred union energy? Ooh. Humility. Oh, this feels like Divine Masculine energy. I just got a sharp pain in the solar plexus. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same but on different paths. I feel like that energy of being brought to your knees. I feel like this is an energy of surrender. This could be both you and your divine counterpart. It could be the masculine energy within you that has learned how to surrender, which is helping your divine masculine embodiment learning how to surrender. But this energy of humility, it really feels like being brought to their knees. We have been channeling tower moments for the past several days, really pushing divine masculine, divine feminine to release anything that was still kind of holding them back, anything that was still lodged in their subconscious, that soul sludge that was kind of drawing them down in vibration. I feel like that's what this is. I feel like there has been a lot of revelations, a lot of breakthroughs that have really brought both counterparts to this place of surrender. And again, I just keep getting divine masculine being brought to their knees internally. It feels like a lot of internal tower moments. So really interesting energy coming through there. Okay, let's get a little bit deeper with these. Oh, look, commitment on the bottom of the deck before I even shuffle. Let's see what's going on with divine masculine and divine feminine. Oh, okay. They just drew me to this. They want to get more on this information. What's going on with both of you, your sacred partnership? Oh, Two of Cups on the bottom. What is going on here, you guys? The good thing. It's a good thing. But what is going on? Ace of Swords. We've seen that come out. Okay. Let's get more on this union energy, please. Current energies for the union. Divine masculine, divine feminine. What's this humility card about? Judgment. This is that, yeah, okay. This is that second chance card for me. It's that call to rise. It's a call to be the best version of yourself, especially after a death, especially after that transformation energy, especially after that releasing and ending of the old cycle. This judgment energy for me is always that call to rise. It says your connection is ascending to a new level of partnership. Embrace this new version of yourself and your relationship. Open your heart to a second chance in love. And yeah, look, what was I saying? Transformation, that transformation energy. From that transformation, from the release comes this new. It's releasing the old cycle, releasing the old versions of yourself, releasing the old version of your partnership so that you can start fresh, so that you can start again in new energy. And what we had that came out was the Five of Wands. There's external conflict or competition being experienced within this connection. Look at the situation from a higher perspective and open your heart space to return to the energy of love. This feels like the tower moment, whatever this was. It feels like the tower moment that came in for this surrender. There might have been, whatever this was, this actually really does feel internal, but as a result of external conflict or external something that was happening within your connection. It's going to be different for a little bit, or for everybody. I'm not getting much on that, but there was something, some kind of trigger, especially for the Divine Masculine coming through very, very strongly here, that there was a trigger. And it brought them to their knees. It created this surrender energy. This conflict created this surrender energy, almost forcing them to shift their perspective, forcing them to look at things from a new perspective, from a higher perspective, from the perspective of love. I'm hearing heart expansion. So this is really, really interesting energy coming through here. Yeah, and what they just said was, look at the bottom of the deck. The Divine Masculine had gone through a major transformation. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's see what is the energy for the Divine Masculine when it comes to this connection. What's the current energy for the Divine Masculine when it comes to this connection? Current energy for Divine Masculine when it comes to this connection. Spiritual maturity. You guys, this is amazing. Haven't we been saying for the past several readings that Divine Masculine is maturing? They've been coming through in that King of Pentacles energy. They've been coming through in just a much more stable energy. Maturity was the word that I kept getting. That's what this is. This is seeing a new perspective, wanting to travel up that mountain now together. And I feel like this is what their surrender is. And I feel like it's because you have surrendered your masculine energy. Anywhere where you were keeping guard, anywhere, Divine Feminine, is where you were holding yourself back. Because you were surrendering, it's enabling your Divine Masculine to surrender, because what you're actually surrendering is you're surrendering that control. You're surrendering the forcefulness of this connection, the pressure of this connection. You're stepping into your Divine Feminine embodiment, which is just allowing this to flow, allowing the energy of love to flow. Your Divine Masculine feels that, reflects that, and that enables them to rise into their embodiment of masculine energy, which enables them to want to take the lead, want to provide stability and security and commitment for this connection. So really, wow, beautiful. How is Divine Feminine feeling towards this connection? How is Divine Feminine feeling towards this connection? I'm getting a lot of third eye pain right now, so I feel like there's a heavy activation happening for Divine Masculine where their third eye is really opening. They're seeing things very clearly now. I'm hearing not ready to communicate this to you, but seeing very clearly. The Divine Feminine, what did I just say? This is truly, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is truly Divine Feminine rising into her Divine Feminine energy, where she is just, and look, both of you, like feeling mature, experiencing that maturity between the two of you, that conscious, loving relationship. And Divine Feminine, you're really stepping into this energy of your feminine energy. Really releasing that control, releasing that need to force, allowing yourself to receive while also allowing yourself to give, but from a place of knowing what you're worth, knowing your value, knowing what you deserve, upholding those boundaries, upholding that self-empowerment. I feel almost tongue-tied, you guys. This is really powerful energy coming through. Wow, okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm getting called to post this as a public reading. So I might have a separate pick-a pile for you guys today or tomorrow, just as a final reading for January, but I am getting called for this to be public. I will post it on the Patreon as well as my YouTube, but this just feels like it's piggybacking off of the energy of the readings that we were doing before. So I will do a check-in for Patreon subscribers. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm being called to do, and as you guys know, I just go where I'm led. But I want Patreon subscribers, you guys, to have something else for January. Okay. What is going on in this connection? What's going on between you two? What is going on between you two? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's that retreat energy. It doesn't feel bad. This doesn't... Hold on. Let's get some more. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Yeah, what did I say? This doesn't feel bad. So, Five of Pentacles is this energy of sometimes feeling left out in the cold. But you see how they're together here? This is that illusion of separation that we were getting in the previous readings, where you guys might have felt a little bit guarded against each other, but knowing still within your heart that you were in this together, having that faith and that just knowing, that powerful knowing that no matter what's happening on the surface, no matter what's happening in the 3D, you guys are still one. You're still united. You're still together, even if you're in non-communication or physical separation. Separation is the illusion. And that's what this feels like. Like I said, this doesn't feel bad. It's because you have that Ace of Cups there. This is that divine love, and you have a new beginning of love. I feel like it's because of this Five of Pentacles energy. This Five of Pentacles energy actually feels like the Hermit, actually feels like this retreat energy. And I was called to the top of the deck, and we have the Six of Pentacles, which is reciprocity, which is bringing in that balance, and I feel like that's what's coming. Divine Feminines, I feel like this is your energy here that I'm picking up on, and this was in yesterday's Instagram reading. It's like Divine Masculine might be retreating, but where you might have felt abandoned or rejected or neglected in the past, you're standing firm in your power. You're standing firm in your knowing of what this connection is and what it means to you. You're staying firm in your cup of love. You're not letting the outside sway you, and that is really powerful energy for you. That is this ascension journey. That is leading into your intuition versus the physical. That's what this really feels like. That's that conscious relationship. That's that spiritual maturity for you, Divine Feminines. I feel like Divine Masculine, they're retreating a little bit, but I feel like it's because they're learning how to do this. They're learning how to let down their guard and balance. And in the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading that we just did, what was beautiful was we had the Six of Pentacles in a certain deck, and it was two hands. There was one that was cupped like this, that was receiving a pentacle, and one that was giving the pentacle like this. And the hand that was receiving felt like Divine Feminine. The hand that was giving felt like Divine Masculine. And what we had channeled there was, because Divine Feminine has learned how to balance out giving and receiving, not giving from a place of needing anything, not giving from a place of overgiving, which she had been prone to do in that distortion energy. Because of that, Divine Masculine is learning how to give and receive. And it's almost paradoxical, because it's like, wait a minute, he's learning how to give because he's learning how to receive love, but that's the feminine energy within him that's rising. Feminine energy learns how to receive. She has been so much in an energy of giving that she hasn't really learned how to receive. But because she's learned how to receive, Divine Masculine is now following suit. The feminine energy within the embodied masculine is rising, and that is helping them balance themselves out as well. Because they're learning how to receive love, this is unconditional love, this is true love, that pure love, they're opening up to giving more. So it seems kind of paradoxical, but it's just that inner union, it's just that balance that they're kind of balancing out. And that's what this is all about. This is understanding what this connection is, understanding what this love is, understanding that anything that creates separation or that has a perception of separation is an illusion. Holding fast to that love, knowing that the love does not break, the bond does not break, the love will always be there no matter what it is that you're experiencing or not experiencing in your physical reality. So divine masculines really have retreated, but rather than feeling neglected or abandoned or rejected, divine feminines, you're holding that container of love. That is really, really beautiful. Let's get more on divine masculine. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. So I feel like divine masculine is learning how to speak up. How to, number one, balance out that energy, be more stable, but and grounded within themselves, within their finances, within the material world. But this is more emotionally, I'm getting. This is more internally. This is more, they're learning how to communicate from a much more stable, balanced place. You have two queens here. Queens are very loving, very nurturing, very feminine energy. If the king had come out, I'm getting an energy of more masculine energy, for lack of a better word. A little bit more stoicism, a little bit more controlled. I feel like this is their feminine energy that's rising within them. And they're learning how to communicate not in a volatile way, not in a stoic way, but in a very nurturing, caring, open way, a very balanced way. Again, Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, open, balanced, stable, very grounded, very compassionate. That's what this feels like. And with the Six of Cups, I feel like whatever this separation, perceived separation was, whatever this lack of communication or this retreat mode was, that's what we'll call a retreat mode. They're wanting and dreaming of reconciling with you, wanting to come back together, because they want to communicate with you. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. They want to communicate with you in this very romantic, loving, nurturing, and affectionate way. And this Six of Cups just has this, oh my gosh, I feel like they're just daydreaming about you while they're in this retreat mode. But this retreat mode really is a transformation for them. This retreat mode really is for them to, like in yesterday's reading, they are going within to look at their self-sabotaging behaviors, their self-deceptive behaviors, where they were holding themselves back from their own happiness, from their own abundance. They're really listening to their own inner guidance, which is helping them draw forward in their life, in themselves, and in this connection. And I feel like that's what's happening here. That's the spiritual maturity that they're gaining. They're gaining a new perspective on themselves, learning how to love themselves. They're getting a new perspective on this connection and on you, Divine Feminine. And they're wanting to communicate, learning how to communicate. Throat chakra healing has been coming in very strongly for this collective. And I feel like that is what is happening. They're learning how to express themselves, but rather than from a volatile way, they're pointing me to the humility card. That's the humility, the surrender that they're having, surrendering anything that was really holding them back, any beliefs and mindsets, perspectives, trauma or heartbreak that was holding them back, that kept them almost silent as far as what they want and what they need. Now they're recognizing that. Now they're recognizing that they want this connection. They want this harmony. They want you. They want you with this Knight of Cups. And they're learning how to communicate this from a loving standpoint rather than from a cutting standpoint or a volatile standpoint or even a cold or stoic standpoint. So, really learning how to communicate from a very loving, heart-centered way. That's really beautiful. Divine Feminines, Judgment, Judgment, and Judgment. The Hermit. Okay, this feels like you recognizing Divine Masculine. Yeah. Judgment, the Hermit, and Seven of Wands. This is so interesting, this energy. And the Three of Pentacles, this came out again in the previous readings. This feels like you're recognizing that a new beginning is being birthed in your connection. And it feels like you're recognizing your Divine Masculine as retreating. You might actually be okay with it. You might be retreating yourself, saying, I'm just going to focus on my life. I'm going to focus on my work. I'm going to focus on my family. I'm going to focus on myself, my spiritual studies, whatever it is that you're focusing on. Rather than upholding this guard, rather than being defensive, I'm gonna hold steady within myself. That's what this Seven of Wands really feels like. No matter what's happening in the outside world, you're holding steady within yourself. And that is bringing in this beautiful partnership. You're recognizing and remembering, understanding that that's what this union is all about. And so you're really holding steady within, not letting your ego run away with you, not creating stories about what your divine masculine might be thinking, what he might be feeling, not feeling that rejection, not feeling that abandonment. If you are being triggered by those things, you're working through it very easily, very swiftly. You're really in a strong place here, Divine Feminines. You're recognizing that whatever is happening here, there's a transformation, there's a rebirth, and you're just allowing it. It's being reborn into this beautiful partnership, working together, coming together. I'm not saying that. My spirit guides just got very, very cheeky because there's a lot of sexual energy that's coming through here, that has been coming through here for the past several weeks, almost like that sexual energy has been brimming between these counterparts. And my guides just got very, very cheeky. I'm not going to repeat what they said, but you guys can, I'm sure, insinuate or intuit what they insinuated there. Okay, so let's get, how are you feeling about each other? Ooh, look. Romantic feelings on the bottom of the deck. Okay, how are you guys feeling about each other? How's Divine Masculine feeling about Divine Feminine, please? How's Divine Masculine feeling about Divine Feminine? How's Divine Masculine feeling about Divine Feminine? Honeymoon. Yes, that's the Six of Cups energy. They are dreaming about you. They are thinking about more harmony with you, creating stability with you. They might even be thinking about going away with you, going on a retreat with you, spending some alone time with you to nurture this connection and the affection that they feel for you. Wanting really to bring this to justice. It really feels like a justice energy coming in, wanting to balance out this energy, put the pain of the past aside, really bring this to justice, bring more love into the connection. But this honeymoon energy really feels like just this daydream energy. They are thinking about you very, very lovingly. Oh, and my gosh, and look, bottom of the deck, we have romantic feelings again. Yeah, I'd say this is exactly how Divine Masculine is feeling about Divine Feminine. Really, when we say sexual energy, it's not just sexual energy. It is love that they're feeling, a wanting to reunite, a wanting to be together with you. This is the opening of their heart to you. How's Divine Feminine feeling towards Divine Masculine? How's Divine Feminine feeling towards Divine Masculine? Heart-to-heart conversations and soulmate. Yeah, see, we have separation here. It's like this is not coming out because you're recognizing that this is the illusion. You might have some time apart and that's okay, but you know that your person is your person. Soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, sacred partner, whatever it is that you want to call it. The label doesn't matter. This is your person. This is your love. They are in your heart and you know this. And I feel like you want to communicate with them. You don't want to be separated from them in any shape. Even if it is an illusion, you want to be together with them. But you are recognizing that there's some kind of transformation that is taking place here. And so you're just holding that love and you know that conversation is going to come in. And I feel like what I'm also hearing is telepathic communication. You're having heart-to-heart communication, but that's the telepathy. So you might be in each other's dreams, and you might be communicating with each other heart-to-heart, telepathically as well. So even if you are in physical separation or your communication has been stilted or lacking, know that you are still connecting with them. Wow, really beautiful. This is surprising me. I gotta say, you guys, this is really surprising me. I was not expecting this. Okay, what action does your person want to take towards you? What action does Divine Masculine want to take towards Divine Feminine? What action does Divine Masculine? It's too many. What action does Divine Masculine want to take towards Divine Feminine? What action does Divine Masculine want to take to Divine Feminine? kisses, oh my goodness. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yes, and this card has come out in the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings as well, as action that they want to take towards you. This is that romantic feelings. This is what they're dreaming of. This is wanting to communicate with you. This is wanting to be affectionate with you, wanting to open up their heart more to you and this connection. Could even be that sexual energy coming through, that physical affection and intimacy. But that's what that sexual energy really is. It's that intimacy, wanting to be more intimate, wanting to bring this to another level, wanting to really open up to you and this connection, wanting to really open up to love. That's what I feel like this reading is about for Divine Masculine, because they're reaching that spiritual maturity, because they're surrendering to themselves as well. They're surrendering to their wants, surrendering to their desires, surrendering to their needs, surrendering to anywhere where they were holding themselves back, recognizing they were only holding back love. They were only holding back love. And recognizing too that was holding back their happiness. And I feel like they no longer want to do that. That's part of the mindset. That's part of the transformation and the shift that's been occurring within them. Again, if they're in retreat mode, it's just because they're listening to their inner guidance. They're having this shift in perspective. There could have been tower moments coming in that created some inner turmoil for them to look at how they had treated relationships in the past, how they had been treated in relationships in the past. But that is causing them to open up their heart to you in this connection, because they recognize that this connection is different. They're recognizing the love of you and of this connection. And I'm also hearing because they're recognizing the love within themselves. So it's all tied together. It's all united. It's all one. Divine Feminine, what action do you want to take towards your Divine Masculine? Divine Feminine, what action do you want to take towards your Divine Masculine? Ooh. That's too many. Divine, just get one. Okay. Not enough. Frustrating in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. And the bottom of the deck we have Coffin. You want this transformation. You want to feel like you're enough in this connection. You want your Divine Masculine to come towards you. That's part of the frustration that you had been feeling. You're learning how to maintain that container of love. You want the ending of the old cycle where you didn't feel enough, where you were frustrated, where you were in this rejection energy, where you were in this abandonment energy. You're releasing that, and you're wanting this new beginning. You're wanting this transformation. There's a message coming through, Divine Feminines. If you are allowing yourself to be triggered or guarded, then recognize that as self-sabotage energy and allow that to transform. Put an end to that and allow that to transform. Wanting this new beginning here. Let's get guidance for you guys, and then we'll end with messages. Okay. Okay, let's get specific guidance for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, guidance for Divine Masculine. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, this is a very strong message that's coming through. Remember when I said that in the Instagram reading, we talked about why Divine Masculine was in retreat, how they were looking at their past, looking at their past behavior, looking at their past self-deception, past self-sabotage energy, anything that they were holding themselves back from this connection, from love, from their own happiness and abundance. Part of the transformation and the retreat mode, why they're in that hermit mode, is because they're doing a lot of inner work right now. They're transforming their mindset. They are spiritually maturing, especially around love. Part of that work is forgiveness. And what I'm getting is they're learning how to let go of the past. That was part of what they were holding on to. They were holding on to past versions of themselves where they were still spinning stories of past heartbreak and past trauma. And that's what was keeping them in that self-sabotage and self-deceptive energy. But that is what is transforming, and it's transforming through forgiveness. So, Divine Masculines, working through forgiveness. Keep forgiving. Forgive this connection. Forgive your divine feminine. Forgive yourself for how you treated your divine feminine, or how you treated or viewed this connection in the past. Forgive this past cycle, this past version of you, and the past version of your connection. And keep creating as you move forward. Oh, and look, bottom of the deck we have surrender. Okay, divine feminine guidance. Guidance for the divine feminine, please, Spirit. Guidance for the divine feminine. My beloved. Oh, see? Oh my gosh. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That is the crux of this divine feminine reading, where she is holding that space. She is recognizing, keep recognizing, that separation is the illusion. That rejection, abandonment are just old fears, and that you can transcend that, you can overcome that, you can shift out of that mindset by holding on to that container of love. And I feel like this is a word of keep going, or if you are being triggered by your Divine Masculine's retreat, then step into the energy of love, because this is a message of recognition that you're always one, you're always united. That separation truly is an illusion. Okay. Guidance for both of you. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Allow this to keep unfolding. There is a major transformation that's taking place in your connection. As we've been channeling, you are ending an old cycle, transitioning into the new. That new beginning is here. You've really been releasing that old energy, and this full moon is really helping to push through to release any remnants of that old energy, of that old cycle, as you begin a new phase of your journey, of your connection, of this love, of this sacred union. So allow, if there feels like there's this retreat, just, allow that space. Don't put any pressure on it. Allow that space. Allow yourselves to take time from each other, because you're never apart, and you still are in love. You still love each other so fully, so wholeheartedly. It's just time apart for transformation. That's all it is. And it is still unfolding. Your love is still unfolding. Your story is still unfolding. This journey is still unfolding. Allow it to continue to unfold. Okay, let's get messages between you and your person. What does Divine Feminine want to say to Divine Masculine? My heart is safe with you. This is Divine Feminine recognizing that she is trusting of Divine Masculine, recognizing that no matter what has transpired in the 3D, in the physical plane, within the connection, she is going within her heart and trusting her intuition when it comes to what's being shown to her in the 3D. Again, if there is some kind of separation, lack of communication, trusting in what she's feeling. And she knows what she feels is that she loves her Divine Masculine, and that she is always safe with her Divine Masculine, that her heart is safe with Divine Masculine, that she doesn't have anything to fear from this retreat. What does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? What does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? I won't let my fears keep us apart. They are transforming. They are overcoming their past patterns, their past behaviors. They are really pushing through. Again, it's that old cycle. They're really pushing through anything that was coming up that was triggering them. Again, it feels very much like there were some internal towers that were happening for them, but that's making them shift their perspective, and they're wanting this reunion. They're feeling this love. They're wanting to bring harmony and balance and affection and more love into this connection. They're wanting to be with you, Divine Feminine. They won't let themselves be apart from you anymore. Let's get one between you guys. What do you guys want to say to each other? Oh my gosh. We have bottom of the deck, I want you in my arms again. That is really, really beautiful, and I can't help but be in love with you. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for today's romance reading. I'm sending you all so much love, so much light, and we'll be back soon with another.